All right, we're going to take a look at the S7. It's a lightweight gaming mouse from a company called Eweadn. I'll put a link in the description so you can see the listing. A few things to know. There are 3 different color schemes for the S7. There's this white and silver that we'll unbox and take a close look at. There's a darker pink one with silver accents, and another one that looks amazing, black with gold copperish kind of accents. And if I were to buy one, I'd probably go for that one. It looks really cool and quite different from other mice out there, which is saying a lot because there's a ton of mice out there. This has an 8K polling rate, so that'll be helpful for us to take a look at. And then also it weighs just 52 grams, so it's very, very light. And we'll get into it. So kind of a cool box here, flagship sensor, swift speed, high polling rate, ice skin feeling, a lot of cool things that they're listing on this. On the bottom, not too much to talk about there. Looking for specs, folks. Yeah, more specs here on the side. Acceleration, 50G. Wired, 2.4 gigahertz. Or Bluetooth connections. There should be a dongle in here as well. Let's take a look at it. I feel like the box it's good, but the fun is on the inside. All right, so sure enough, we've got some cables in here. Okay, that's cool. So you get a longer braided USB-A to USB-C cable. That's helpful. And we have an extended dongle here too, it looks like. Interesting. Little adapter. And the mouse itself. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this is very light. Check out these colors. This silver, kind of rounded buttons. I think this looks great. Let's give that a listen. Yeah, that is very smooth. I like that. Let's give the buttons a listen to as well. We have the Eweadn branding here. USB-C here. Oh, I didn't test these. Here we go. All right, so we have some larger feet on the top and the bottom. Pretty smooth, not sticky. Our S7 Max branding, DPI selector, communication mode selector, and a place for the dongle. We'll be needing this for testing. Even lighter now. All right, some more stuff in the box too. Okay, we have some grippy 3M stickers. And then our book. Oh, hang on, something else. More grippy stuff. Great. Okay, get rid of all this because we need to do some comparisons. So my go-to, quote unquote, lightweight mouse, it's not that light, is the G502X from Logitech. This is the one that I use most of the time for my laptop setup. And I'll pull my laptop out in a moment. I'm testing out the 7i Pro from Lenovo, the Legion, and we'll connect the Eweadn to it and do some testing. But I like this mouse because I love that it has a thumb rest and I like the clutch. But, you're probably new to the channel because I don't have a big channel. Here's the thing, I'm not much of a mouse user for gaming. Okay, I'm sorry that we're like 5 minutes in this thing and you're just finding that out, but I mostly play with a controller because I've got a bad wrist. But, I still use a mouse. I mean, I'm a human being. So when I use a mouse, I tend to bring this one out for my laptop setup. For my main work setup, I use a vertical mouse for work, like doing work stuff. But if I'm doing any kind of just like casual browsing, gaming, and I'm in my laptop, so I'm not like at my battle station, this is what I bring with me. But, there's a lot of downsides to this mouse considering my usage. I mean, there's just a lot going on with this mouse with all the extra buttons that I don't use. But I do like the feeling, and I'm kind of a claw holder. Okay, with all that out of the way, let's compare. Now, with the G502, you can make it smooth. You don't have that option with the Eweadn. It's much quieter than the G502. Also, the big difference is that this has a muted, subtle click, right? Compared to this. This is very clicky. So this springs back more, whereas the Eweadn has kind of like a softer press, and it doesn't kick back as hard. But boy, when this thing, they say this is light. This is extremely light. Okay, we need to test it out. So to do that, I'm going to pull out this beast here. So this is the Lenovo Legion 7i Pro. Now this laptop is a tank. Weighs at least 100 pounds. Obviously, I'm joking. No, it's a good computer. All right. So without doing any adjustments yet, all right. Boy, this feels really smooth. Now I have both mice connected to it. Okay, granted my 502 is a little bit older, but you can just hear it. Right, the feet might be worn out. Yeah, the feet might be worn out. Yeah, they look fine. Anyway, my point is, I like the smoothness here of the Eweadn. This is great. I mean, I hadn't heard of this brand until they reached out to me. This is impressive. All right, great. Just want to get used to clicking around, maybe, moving an icon around here and there. Yeah, this is really great. I've done nothing yet. I haven't installed their software. I've done zero tweaking. I just, out of the box, this feels really good. Okay, so what I think we should do next is play a game. So give me a moment to fire up a game. All right, we back. Here's the thing. I play with a controller, like I mentioned, so pardon me for sucking at Dead Space right now. Language. Yeah, I don't quite know the controls, but I'm doing what I can. This feels great, I gotta tell you. Wow, I mean, this thing it's very smooth and responsive, and just overall, I have to tell you, having not heard of this brand, in particular, I'm really blown away and surprised by it. I've never really looked at intentionally lightweight mice. Like I look for a good brand. I look for something where I like the buttons, I like the way they feel, because I have such a limited use for a gaming mouse. I don't play a lot of competitive shooters at all. I really don't play any shooters in general, especially because of my wrist issues. So for me, I gotta say, this is a sick mouse. And at the price, $70 at full retail, but $50 on sale, I could definitely recommend this mouse. So yeah, that's the S7 Max from Eweadn. I like this color scheme. I'd go with the black and gold. Take a look at that. Link in the description. It's not monetized. I don't do that stuff. And I hope you found this helpful. I'm definitely going to hang on to this and continue to use it. So if you have any questions, I'll do my best to answer them and maybe do a follow-up video if one is permitted. But, it's really straightforward, I think, and to the point. This is a good mouse and easy to recommend, especially at the price. So thanks to Eweadn for sending it over, and thanks to you guys for watching. We'll catch you in the next one. Cheers.